In the quiet of the morning, the woods are still. A single voice rises through the dense fog, but it is not who you think it is. In the bird world, the stage usually belongs to the men. Females are often meant to be completely silent and hidden. But in the Cardinal Kingdom, things are different. The ladies have plenty of beautiful things to say. Welcome to a story of chivalry, jealousy, and deep devotion. This is a social order unlike any other in nature. Meet the Red Knight, a fierce defender of his crown. His territory is his absolute fortress against the world. They are a strictly monogamous and loyal pair. They do not just share a nest. They share a life. But a knight's life is never truly peaceful or calm. He sees a dangerous intruder approaching from the shadows. The Red Knight slams his chest against the window. He is shadow boxing with an invisible ghost. He does not see himself in the glass reflection. He sees a direct threat to his beautiful family. He will fight his own image for hours until exhausted. To him, that reflection is an invader in his holy land. The shadow boxer never loses, but he never wins. After the fierce battle comes a moment of grace. The female is watching and judging from the branches. He carries a large safflower seed directly to her. They share a tender moment known as the kiss. It looks like a deeply romantic human gesture. This is the ancient ritual of mate feeding. She is testing his ability to provide for the family. A seed today is a chick's survival tomorrow morning. Now, the complex vocal music truly begins. They do not just sing. They actually converse. Cardinals possess a vocabulary of over 24 songs. They engage in a game of matched counter-singing. When a neighbor sings, the knight repeats the melody. It means, "I hear you. So stay on your side." A sharp alarm chirp signals that a cat is near. But there is a silent enemy lurking in the woods. Enter the dangerous menace of the brown-headed cowbird. She does not build a home. She steals one. A literal Trojan horse is dropped into the cradle. Will the mother notice the giant imposter egg? Most of the time, she accepts the heavy burden. The giant cowbird chick pushes the smaller birds aside. This is the tragic side of the knight's duty. The season ends. But the pair bond does not. Most birds break up and head far south. But cardinals are a true year-round couple. They face the freezing winter as a permanent team. This is a bond stronger than the deepest winter. The song of the Red Knight continues to echo. What does a cardinal song sound like to you? Surviving the bitter drought of the winter months. Witnessing high-speed drama in the backyard garden. The female builds the true foundation of the kingdom. Down feathers act as the thermal underwear of nature. Cold water beads off the brilliant red coat. Preening is a full-time job for these birds. The preen gland provides the essential waterproof oil. The wings are built for short, powerful bursts of flight, navigating through the impossible maze of thick briars, seeing the world from the knight's unique perspective. Every individual bird has its own distinct personality. Some are bold enough to eat from a human hand. The crest twitches with subtle emotional micro-expressions. Duetting happens when the male and female sing together. They achieve a flawless and beautiful acoustic synchronization. A young fledgling tries its best to copy the notes. Everyone has to start somewhere in the choir. The father bird carefully teaches the son the anthem. A hawk shadow causes immediate silence in the trees. Perfect stillness is used as a critical survival tool. Red on red. They hide in plain sight among berries. The adrenaline of the night pumps through his veins. The urban hunter watches closely from the grass below. Only about 40% of wild nests survive. A broken eggshell represents the harsh reality of nature. The cardinal scolds a squirrel with angry chattering. They have the heart of a lion in a tiny body. The golden hour of the night arrives at sunset. The strength of the union keeps them together at night. The male feeds the first brood during the second hatch. This is the highly efficient overlap nesting cycle, maximizing the limited heat of the summer months. A public bird feeder becomes their salvation in a blizzard. Tiny footprints in the snow point the way home. A frozen berry is the ice cream of the forest. Cardinals can live up to 15 years in the wild. The old knights are wise to the ways of predators. A veteran of many winters stands on the branch. These brilliant creatures always remind us of ourselves. They have inspired artists and sketchbooks for centuries. Their red image has a massive cultural impact today. Some see them as a visitor from a lost loved one. A beautiful messenger bird bridging two different worlds. Washing off the dust of battle in a shallow puddle. Water droplets fly at 1,000 frames per second. A tiny rainbow appears in the midst of the spray. A wet ruffling sound echoes through the bushes. Removing dirt and dangerous mites keeps the feathers healthy. Anting is the practice of using formic acid for hygiene. They act as the natural pest control of your garden. High-protein snacks are found hidden under the bark, incorporating the human world into their nest design. Avoid giving them string. Stick to natural rootlets. A group of males gathers at a winter buffet. The truce of the cold months begins now. Survival is always more important than a player's ego. 5 red males sit peacefully in a single tree. This is the vibrant Vatican of the bird world. The sun sets directly behind the brilliant red tree. Learning the subtle art of birding by ear. We use the simple 3-note rule for patterns. Close your eyes and listen to the landscape. A cardinal whisper sings a soft, quiet warble. They practice their musical art when completely alone. Use window stickers to protect the shadow boxer. Do not let your backyard friends fight ghosts. A juicy grape is a wonderful summer treat. The tongue is highly specialized for seed manipulation. The entire forest is reflected in a bead of black. A couple talking through soft, intimate chirps. It is not always about shouting and defending territory. Enjoying the quiet, private moments of the pair bond. Allopreening happens when the male cleans the female's head. The gentle touch of a beak on soft feathers. This is a display of pure, unvarnished devotion. The female leans into the touch with total trust. Welcome to the vast kingdom of the songbirds. Remember that we are merely guests in their domain. A streak of red flies directly toward the lens, experiencing the perfect aerodynamics of their wings. A summer storm completely destroys a fragile nest, but the resilient pair immediately starts a new one. The fierce spirit of the red knight never gives up. A ghostly red figure emerges from the morning fog. The spark of life is visible in the cold air. Claws grasp tightly onto a rusted iron fence. Nature meets the industrial world in our backyards. They continue to thrive because they can adapt, finding moments of pure joy in a simple bird bath. A young bird learns the reality of the world. Urban birds are getting smarter every single day, solving problems to find resources in the city. The daily cycle of care continues without end. The forest slowly turns into the blue hour. Their red feathers transform into a deep crimson. The pair flies silently to their secret evergreen, wishing a very soft good night to the sleepy nights. The first star appears clearly over the pine trees. Thank you for watching the great drama of the wild. A final recap of our themes of love and war. Help us build this wonderful community of nature lovers. A cardinal lands directly on our biology sign. We have reached the final end of our journey today. A single red feather floats gently down the stream. Tell us your absolute favorite bird song in the comments. Test your ears against these 5 distinct whistles. We will see you in the very next episode. The camera pulls back over the massive forest canopy, appreciating the true scale of the natural world. The final musical chord swells and then fades away. One last soft chirp echoes in the dark. The red knight rests his wings until tomorrow morning. The fortress is secure and the kingdom is at peace. Keep your eyes open to the beauty around you. Directed by Backyard Bird Clues.